in the analogy, I've never committed a sin yet. All I've got is the sin that I came into the world with. Am I still sinful?
I mean, have you spent time around?
I gave you an analogy,
Yes.
Tom. Pay
Yes.
attention.
Still doing
In the analogy, I've never committed a sin yet. Am I guilty for the sin I was born with?
In the Bible, do you know the greatest commandment?
It's a yes or no, Tom. If I'm 10 years old and I haven't committed a sin yet, am I still guilty for the sin that I was born with?
Well, you wouldn't have been born with sin if you hadn't committed a sin.
Okay, so you're not. Then you're not born with sin.
No, we are born with a sin nature. You're saying
okay,
that.
So then, because we have the sin nature, we sin.
Yeah, the only way.
Okay, and who created sin nature?
Who created sin nature? Adam brought sin into the world.
No, who created sin nature?
Adam. God did not make.
We'll try this again. Who created anything? There's only one creator of all things. What's his name?
Well, that's different than saying God made Adam sin.
Try this again, Tom. Who is responsible for all of creation?
You're saying God knew it would happen, so he's responsible.
Who is responsible for creating the sin nature?
Adam.
Who made it?
Adam, that's what happened.
We'll try this again. So, okay, we'll try this again. I know this logic is really hard for Phil Bros, so we'll try this real slowly. Okay. So Adam and Eve sinned. After they sinned, did God have to make it so that humans would have the sin nature? Was that a requirement that he had to do?
Yeah. Yep.
So God's not all powerful. He was required to create the sin nature.
God did not create the sin nature.
Why would you did? Oh, we'll try this again. You said humans have a sin nature. That happened when Adam and Eve sinned. When Adam and Eve sinned, that means their nature. God made Adam and Eve with a nature that would change when they sinned, that would be passed down. That's all God's doing. God could have created them so that when they sinned, nothing would happen. He can do any shit he wants to. He's all powerful. At some point, you have to be honest and admit that whatever cursed humanity was God's decision. It doesn't matter what Adam and Eve did. The curse was God's decision.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, that means God created the sin nature.
No, that's different.
Well, we'll try this again. Did God create how human flesh and sin would work?
I feel like it's not going anywhere. I haven't been able to get like two sentences.
You can't follow, Tom. Pay attention.
No, I just wanted.
If I create a car and I design it, so if anyone ever hits the bumper of the car,
that's not the same.
pay attention, Tom.
Actually, yeah, that is.
Pay attention, Tom. This is analogous.
Okay, yes.
If I create a car and I create it so that anytime someone hits me from behind in the rear bumper, it'll just explode into a zillion pieces. And then, golly gee, I put all these cars on the road and people are hitting other people from behind occasionally and they're exploding into pieces. Am I responsible for the fact that these cars are exploding people into pieces?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So when Adam and Eve sinned and then there was a curse that came into effect because of their sin, because God designed nature to be that way, that means the curse was God's responsibility. He didn't have to do it that way. He chose to do it that way.
Okay, can I have like 2 sentences to go on your car analogy? Because I do like that a lot. That's good.
Go for it.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it, sir. With the car analogy, I want to just boil down to like our differences because I see what you're saying. I think you see what I'm saying, but it's not lining up. So what I'm trying to say, what you're saying is perfect. That car analogy made what you're saying perfect. What I'm saying is, let's say you build a car, right? I buy the car.
Am I all-knowing?
What?
Am I all-knowing and all-powerful?
Yes, that's a completely different problem. Can I just finish my sentence? Okay. I think you know where I'm going with it. If you build a car and I decide to drive it through a parade, did you make me do it?
That's different. That's not even close to the same analogy.
All right, I'll give you this. Did you know it was going to happen if you were God and all-knowing?
Again, we're not even close to the same analogy. We're talking about the consequences. We're talking about the consequences of the design itself, not what people are doing with the design.
There's a difference between though
So
that.
Tom, pay attention. Pay attention. We're not talking about what humans can do with the thing we were given. That's not the question.
I don't think you
The
understand.
question, I understand exactly what you're saying. I'm trying to get it on. Okay,
No, I'm saying that there's a
so
difference
pay attention,
between.
Tom. If God designed a car to explode when it came into contact with other people, and then somebody drove it into a crowd and it exploded, yes, God is responsible for the explosion.
Absolutely. Can I talk to?
You're trying to get around the fact that the
No,
car
I
is
was trying-
behaving the way it was designed. We're not questioning what humans can do in the designed thing. We're questioning why it was designed and whether or not it was even a good design to begin with. If God designed human nature so that there would be a curse for all of eternity, once somebody sinned, that's God's decision to make that curse a thing.
The other question as well that pertains to this is who is responsible to set up the consequences which would have happened in the first place?
That's what I'm trying to speak on, guys.
We're not talking about free will decisions. We're talking about consequences that are designed by the maker.
Right.
So make the analogy analogous to that.
There's a difference between God knowing it was going to happen and letting it happen, because I do believe that an all-powerful God has to know these things are going to happen.
He
And the
designed
difference
it, Tom.
No, God said He made it and it was good. He knew it was going to happen, but He did not bring sin
designed
into
it,
the world.
Tom. He designed the fact that when
God designed
somebody
sin.
sinned, there would be a curse. He designed it.
God designed sin.
No, he designed the curse for the sin.
What I was trying to I was just trying to explain your question. My whole point was that as an atheist, you can't say bad things are morally wrong. Ultimately,
I can subjectively, again,
right, but
whether
not ultimately.
whether or not I can make objective claims about morality is irrelevant. All you're saying is you don't like my framework. Until you can demonstrate that your framework is real, you're left with the default, which is subjective morality.
Well, you were asking me to explain that, my belief of what I believe.